Right then, morning, Leo, 13th of April 2021, took you to about the 20th. What song have we got for Leo? Astro DJ, please. Dolly Parton. You may know a Dolly or a Doris or a Dorothy. 9 till 5. So maybe something about your work, this one. Working 9 till 5. What a way to make a living. 9 till 5. A lot of us here have gone back to the work situation, so maybe it's the time off has made you realise you don't want to do this anymore. We'll see. Most Leos are CEOs or managers or something, top of the department, whatever they do. If you're a pure Leo, sometimes your rising sign can get in the way, but most of the time you're meant to be push your way to the top. You're not cardinals, so you're not leaders, but you are hard-working achievers, fixed, so you stick at things. Cardinal signs tend to start things but find it hard to finish them. And there you are, first pile. Well done, Spirit, thank you. Oh, thank you. I only go by what you told me, sir. Right. So, Dark Night of the Soul, we're at that crossroads still. You've got to decide which path you're going to take. There's no going back. It's your energy, fire sign energy. We have got Aries Sun at the moment, so it's giving you that extra impetus to move forward. But you have enemies, and you may be your own worst enemy because you are sometimes. It's also fast communication coming your way, bringing clarity. Could be a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. Judgment Day, something you thought was over isn't. It's time to settle it once and for all. Could be problems with the teeth, because this is my dentist card, but it could be any situation where you thought it was settled and it's not. So until it's settled, you can't move forward. Those born on the 20th, living or past it, Fidarian address, massively important in a negative way. Oh well, that's because it looks like work. It's work issues. Somebody's not putting enough effort in, or work is not as fruitful as it used to be. There's lack of communication in the workplace or over the internet. 8 years is mentioned. It may have been in the job quite some time. Yeah, you're not really concentrating on love. Love's left the building as far as you're concerned. And you're feeling quite low, bad-tempered, impatient, struggling with your inner and outer demons, not expressing yourself very well, and you maybe have backache, heart problems, something like that. But you're not strong enough at the minute, or you don't feel that you're strong enough. This is where I'm saying that you might be your own worst enemy, believing you can't settle this situation because you're not strong enough. What a load of bull. You're a Leo. You have to go where you can grow. And if something is smothering your energy, you are not growing. So you want the abundance, you want the happiness, the social gaiety, and all that comes with it. Those born on the 3rd or the 30th, living or past, date for your diary and address will bring that to you. The lady in red is very, very important. And wishes and dreams will come true once you face this. And you face it head on. Because when you open that Pandora's box, there will be chaos, which is the illness, the bad temper, nobody putting the effort in, settling the situation. With that comes hope, healing and freedom. And from the muck of the swamp, the lotus flower will grow. So it's up to you. The 17th has returned. So, could be the 17th of this month. Wishes and dreams can come true, but you have to get out there and make it happen. And you're good at that. Networking, social, but there is some issue with the internet, so you have to do it personally. Mother-in-laws, mothers of your children are involved. It's a time of growth, and I did say, didn't I, that you will be growing through this period. It's as simple as that. It's Leo's time of growth. So anything you've outgrown, you will move on from. You have to get out, join groups, into the wider society. For you, it's usually singing, dancing, some sort of creative outlet. Or it could be travelling the country, giving speeches of some kind. Does have a curious connection with March the 31st and November the 11th. So those numbers again, the 20th is negative, the 8th or the 26th, that's you, so we ignore that. 3 or 30 is positive and 17 is positive. So the 17th, I believe, is Saturday. Yeah, comparing yourself to others, you will reap what you sow. So if you haven't put enough effort in, I'm afraid you're going to probably take a cut in pay or something like that. If you have, the rewards will be coming your way. But you have to put the effort in. And this one is a strange one, because on this card it's the stags. So, and there's somebody saying pack it in, because they're both butting heads. So maybe this is two men fighting over you, or somebody feels that there is some sort of competition around. Yeah, see, the Magician, this is somebody's wearing a false mask. You're not happy, you're pretending to be happy but you're not, or someone is deceiving you. There could be a criminal type person. For some of you, it's you're getting in your own way, pretending to be something you're not, because you've learnt to be tricky to survive. You might not have to in this situation, but somebody is, and it's false promises, lies, deceit, theft. It could be someone new that's moved into your life, but I doubt it. This is drug addicts, drug dealers, etc. Those born on the 1st or the 28th, living or past, date for your diary and address, massively important in a negative way. And the Queen, who's usually happy as a pig in shit, isn't. So the Pentacles are lacking. So there is a problem in the workplace somewhere for somebody. Maybe not be you, maybe your partner. But somebody who likes the good life is now realising that that's not going to appear. So they are being unreliable and unpredictable. Maybe you're being unreliable and unpredictable, and that's why work is suffering. Or someone is, but it's a female. Could be a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. So you may be a Leo, Virgo, Cusper. or it could be mothers again, or women in uniform, women of a darker complexion. Seven of Cups, living in a dream world. You're fantasizing about things instead of choosing options and making the effort. You don't know which way to turn. Yeah, this may bring about conflicts. So this is you or someone else. So flip it, you know what it is, whether it's somebody in your life or you. 5 weeks of conflict. Somebody wants to win at all costs and they don't care how they get there, really. They will do the dirty deals if they have to. It will come back on them. Temporary success from this. Everybody will regret it and no one will win. We've got the porcupine there. You may have to defend yourself and you may have to take the high road and roll away. Beep beep. The roadrunner always outwits the wily coyote. So there may be somebody you know that's very clever and you're unable to catch them at it. They always get away with it. Could be a child, could be a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, could be somebody. It'll be fast moving energy. It will be communications coming in that's logical and detached, but nothing and informative. Which it's running towards the 5 of Swords, which makes 6 of Swords. So after this argument, you will probably move on. Yeah. You've had some bad advice. You've had possibly a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, older male whispering in your ear, telling you things, but he's confused. He's not clear of what he's on about. So I wouldn't take much notice of him either. It's also danger, this one. This gentleman, when he's upside down, you've got to watch out for him. So it could be in anywhere in somebody's chart, so don't think it's just the Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, because it isn't, but there is somebody you are in danger with there. There is a separation. Someone's detaching themselves from a relationship. 2 of Cups, both empty. And someone's returning to their shell. Becoming reclusive. 6 of Wands is failure, I'm afraid. The wasp has no meaning in this world. It only comes to destroy. Has no real meaning at all. So that is a failure for you. I think I've got a delivery, so I might have to pause the video in a minute. We'll see. Oh well, I was expecting a delivery, but obviously it's not for me. Oh, that may be significant. We'll put her back in the pack and see. Yeah, speak the truth and shame the devil. The truth has to come out before there's any success here. You need to get clear on everything. Cut through the bullshit and get to the point. And then your wishes and dreams can come true. You've got it twice. Face it head on. And when you face it head on and the truth comes out, then there'll be hope, healing and freedom. 70. Aquarius energy. There's no time to sit back on your laurels and take things for granted. You have to fight for what you want. There is a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn gentleman. There's more than one gentleman here, and it's funny that we had 2 stags banging their heads together. Could be a gentleman in uniform, could be the police. Somebody who was once a good friend, now a dangerous enemy. A businessman that's lost everything. He is unreliable, unpredictable, just as that lady is. So it could be a couple. Where's she gone? Yeah, that's her. Could be a couple that was happy, pigs in shit because they had everything they ever wanted and they was living in the lap of luxury. But now, neither of them are happy and neither of them are reliable and neither of them are stable in their jobs. So this lockdown may have done more damage than people care to admit. There is also an unruly fire sign child who's up to no good. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, gossip at the very least. And a struggle inside your mind, a mental prison of your own making. I don't know if you can see those cards properly. You are feeling confused and overthinking everything. Too many cards, Spirit, thank you. Yeah, feeling left out. Maybe you've isolated yourself during the lockdown and don't really want to go back to the real world, or you feel lonely in a room full of people, or you're going to have to take a loss in pay, like I said, or a cut in finances. Yeah, because there's going to be no apologies. This air sign energy is very negative. You was in Capricorns, I believe you was maybe in Tauruses as well. There is no apology coming your way. No improvements at this time, so you're going to have to be patient. And there you are, in all your glory, Leo. This is you, the Queen of Bows, unless, of course, you're a male, and it could be somebody in your life. This is somebody who's financially orientated, so it is about work and career, I think, and your social status. It looks like there's an injustice occurred as far as work or finances goes. Career. Yeah, a run of bad luck. It's just one of them things, the ups and downs of life. There is hope though, if you face this head on. Don't put the letter behind the clock and not pay the bills. You have to ring them up and make agreements to pay. There is a lot of depression here because you do like to go do a bit of shopping and what have you, and that's not possible. There may be a doctor in your life that's a negative energy, or you may have somebody that's failing and there is no cure as far as the doctors are concerned. A constant companion will be leaving your side. And a female will be born in the loss of someone, usually through passing, but it could be, because I've got no other suggestion of a passing, divorce, or just natural process of shedding the dead wood. There is a male enemy you haven't found out about yet. He could be connected to those born 1965 plus or minus 12 February to February, or that may be when he was born. And it's about a commitment or marriage. You want to be happy in love, you can be happy in love, but you've got to face this head on. Yeah, Spirit are going to give you a lucky coincidence after this run of bad luck. You may travel to the sea or across the sea to a body of water at the very least. Deep down you know what's going on and what needs to be done. Yeah, the truth has to be told. There's no two ways about it. The 14. You will be wiser for it. You may have to leave the tribe that you are used to, either the workplace or family, to find your own tribe. It is the number 8. Children will be involved somewhere, but you need to see the bigger picture. That's why the giraffes are there. Mother energy, trying to control. I'm not sure that you should let people lead you by the nose. It's time to go. What did I say? So especially in work, possibly in your emotional life, it's time to go. Time to leave. Because this isn't for you, and you know it. Deep down, you always knew it. But it's going to bring chaos and conflict, and you didn't really want to face that. Now's the time. Uranus, genius, rebellion, and number 9. Tower moment. So there's born on the 16th possibly. The name Oscar could be important. The public are wonderfully tolerant. It forgives everything except genius. So maybe he's too clever for some people. There's a sudden bolt of surprise that causes chaos. Uranus, the great awakener. And there's your chaos, isn't it? We've just said that. And you've got to face your chaos head on. It's something to do with the mother and father energy. Communication. Uranus arrives to break the rules and smash established structures. It's a planet not only of genius but also intuition, which arrives in sudden flashes, so deep down you know. Just like lightning, seemingly out of nowhere, Uranus is the revolutionary planet, opening up channels to the higher mind and bringing about necessary changes which can no longer be resisted because you're growing as a person. The great humanitarian, Uranus, is not really personal, and its viewpoint is one that's detached and unemotional. What did I say? Very detached, very unemotional. King of Swords. The one who doesn't really need a partner but is friend and soulmate to everyone. Those under the influence of Uranus are objective just enough to derive reliable insight into other people's motivations. These types tend to be brainy and cool. Such detachment is needed when everything is about to turn upside down. Another very important element of Uranus is its link to technological advances and how the future is going to look and be. When the Uranus card comes up in a reading, there will be jolts and surprises. After all, Uranus is the original upstart. This won't be a smooth ride, and you can anticipate matters turning rather eccentric, if not shocking, and not in the way you expected. Don't look upon these manifestations as wrong for you. Instead, go with it and see how life becomes transformed in ways not exactly as you'd predicted, but better. And I know you don't like changes because you're a fixed sign, but this is needed. You may feel excitable or nervous at present, especially when it comes to things you are currently focusing on. It may seem as if everything is speeded up, even forced against your will, but it's not a good idea to resist this. The best approach is to entertain the possibility of what you're about to learn. You can anticipate this change to be a liberating force for freedom, like the star said, offering a new course or path. Uranus is the planet of technology. You may find yourself having to master a new tool, a machine, a computer, or even job involving the internet. What did I say? Since Uranus is the planet of air, storms and lightning, anything having to do with flight, messages carried via the air, or electrical energies will be a major part of it. Phones, television sets, computers, artificial intelligence and bionics may also figure in. Your surroundings may start exhibiting electrical malfunctions. It is important to pay close attention to the wiring in your home and office. It is important to point out the connection between Uranus and alternative forms of sexuality and gender identity. In fact, Victorian England, homosexuals and transgender people were referred to as Uranians. So maybe you have realised that you are attracted to the same sex. Therefore, you might find yourself among people with alternative viewpoints, sexuality, and sometimes people of a different class or background. All in all, this card means that your life is about to change in a massive way. Uranus card says go with it and see what happens. Rapid changes, shocks, jolts, sudden transformations, the unexpected, revolution, government overthrows, rebellion, looking up against authority, turbulence, an upset in the usual pattern, unpredictability, being knocked off balance, relocation, feeling shattered, being erratic, not staying on course, innovation, originality, novelty, the taboo, the sense of being different, going against the status quo, counterculture, the avant-garde, alienation from your peer groups, estrangement, autism, genius, intuition, intelligence, ingenuity, innovation, bolts of insight, a leap in consciousness, acts of discovery, especially on computer about the internet, the World Wide Web, brotherhood, sisterhood, homosexuality, bisexuality, transgender people, skies, lightning, thunder, stormy weather, pewter, electric blue, oddball, nerds, science, psychics, physics, electromagnetism, research, technology, robots, science fiction, flight, space travel, planets, outer space, UFOs, aliens and foreigners. So aliens could land on the planet as when this card comes out. Anything can happen. Change, revolution, shocks, genius, technology, alternative lifestyles. So you may be deciding to live a different way. It's time to go. This is not for you. Thanks for listening.